What's up, guys? We're back for another show, CAPI Live. So it must be Sunday at 9 o'clock, right? I will let you guys, let me cut this down, I'm sorry. I always forget that, don't I? Oh, yeah, here we go. Keep on. And all the sound down there. There we go. Just letting me know that I was live, but I already knew that. Hello, Candy. Y'all let me know you're here by saying hello, or hi, or how you doing, or kiss my rear, or how's your mom or Nam, whatever you want to say. Hey, Cassandra, at work. Shh. Nobody tell Cassandra's work that she's on the computer. Hey, Katie. Margot's here. Sassafras, welcome back. I do remember you, Candy. You've been on before, haven't you? Morgan, hello. Donna, you're not feeling good. I'm sorry, Donna. Me neither. Yeah, last Sunday, I thought so. Where is Donna and John? Are you guys with me tonight? Still not over it, Johnny? No, not yet. You can chat all you want to, Haley. Welcome. You don't have to just listen in. I like it when you chat. Wow, we just got on. We've only been on for 3 minutes. We already have 7 people. That's awesome. Let me find out where my people are. Okay. I keep getting a low grade fever and chills tonight and feel exhausted. Oh, I'm sorry, Donna. Hope you get to feeling better. Okay, Haley. Pop in anytime you want. Morgan says I'm doing much better this week than I was last week. You guys had a huge part in making me feel better last Sunday. Oh, we're very glad to hear that, Morgan. I'm glad we made you feel better. It makes me feel better to do the show too. I actually had decided that I wasn't doing a show tonight. Um, Earlier today, guys, I am still getting used to this medication. I have good news and I have bad news on my condition, on my status. The good news is I went to the doctor and he took me off of insulin. I am no longer on the shots. As long as my sugar doesn't reach above 250, I don't have to take the shots anymore. So I'm very, very, very pleased about that. And he regulated my meds. The meds that I take a lot of meds. I was taking 2 of 1 and 1 of 2 twice a day or something like that. I don't know. But he regulated that to where I only take 1 at a time twice a day. And what's got me so amped up today is yesterday I missed the nerve medication. I would tell y'all what it's called, but I don't remember, and I'm not going to dig it out just to find out. It's for nerves because I'm having to stop smoking, and that's helping. I'm having a patch. We're having a little bit of a trouble with the patch because it won't stay on. When I put it on, it's a sticky patch. When I put it on, it won't stay on. We've tried everything. We've tried to put it where it's being held down by other parts. We've put it where there's no hair. Um, we've put tape on top of it. We've tried a bunch of stuff. Michelle's working on some ideas on how to get it on there and make it stay on there. But yeah, that's been kind of rough. There's John. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna read y'all's comments. Hold on. But so I'm having to wear, or I'm taking. Yesterday, I missed the nerve medication by accident. Um, Michelle usually gives me my nighttime meds just to make sure I take them because I'm really, like, really anti-pill. I don't like taking medications. I think a lot of people take way too many medications. We were talking about that tonight about a family member taking way too many medications and thinking that's probably half their problem is half the medications that they're on. Um, but I hate medications 100%. Like when I went to the doctor, I told him, I said, you can give me something for my nerves so I can, so it'll help me with the stop smoking thing and so it don't affect the ACM. And I said, but two things, it can't be a pain medication and it can't be a narcotic. So that's your choices. And so doctors always look at me funny whenever I tell them that I don't want stuff like very hard stuff. They always look at me funny because I guess they're used to people coming in and wanting all that stuff. I don't. I don't want any type of drugs in my body. I hate them. But like I said, we had a bit of a communications breakdown yesterday, and so I missed my nerve medication. Guys, they told me whenever I started taking this medication that if you don't stay regular on it, that it will affect you. Good God, yes, it does. I didn't realize how much it would affect me. Today has been a pretty bad day. I every Sunday, for you guys that don't know, every Sunday we have a family lunch um, and dinner, and so we go to my in-laws on Sundays to be with the family. And what today was not any different than any other day. We went to the in-laws and we I ate, and then like right after I ate around 4ish, I passed out. I just went down. I didn't get up until almost, well, after 8 o'clock. We were at my in-laws at 8 p.m. or 8:15, and I looked at the clock and I was like, "Holy crap, we got to go!" And so I told Michelle, I said, "Hey, we got to go." I said, CAPI Lab starts at 9, and it's after 8, so we had to rush and get over here and all this stuff. But yeah, skipping the meds was not a good thing. Um, so I had to take it again. I had to take the med for yesterday today, and so then I got to get on the other nighttime meds after the show, and it's just, well, no work for me tomorrow. I will be recovering tomorrow because I'll probably be up pretty late tonight because I can't get a good night's sleep, especially when I sleep most of the day. But that's where we're at. So good news is I'm no longer on the insulin. They took me off of that as long as my blood sugar stays below 250. And the regimen Michelle has me on with the water and the type of food that I eat and stuff like that. Guys, the other day she made me a lunch to take to work with me, and that's all I ate all day. I drank water. I still can't believe that, y'all, that Johnny is drinking water. Can y'all? I mean, that's crazy. But I drank water all day and ate. I drink about 3 liters of water a day. Um, about 6 of these a day. Um, so that day, all I did was eat what she packed me, which was gobs of meat and cheese and nuts and beef jerky, I think, and stuff like that. Zero carb stuff, and water. And whenever I came home, we took my blood sugar, and my blood sugar was 96. I was like, holy crap. Michelle says, maybe we'll throw you a little bit of carbs in there tomorrow. So we've been keeping it right around the normal area, 140, 140 to 50. So as long as we keep doing that, I think there's been a couple of times that I did hit the 250 mark, but I drink gobs of water and kind of got it back down again. We're keeping a very close eye on that. So that's great news. I think that is all because of you guys. I really do, because I have learned that whenever we play someone on a prayer list on this show, you guys go nuts with the prayers. And just like we go nuts with the prayers for you. And I really believe that that helped out a lot. So I thank you so much. Continue doing it. Pray now that I can get this medication regulated and I won't be so, it does weird things, this medication. One is I'm very emotional, which I'm already an emotional person, and by nature, I'm that guy that's not afraid to cry, or anything like that. But this has made me super emotional. That, and when I missed the med, and then I got back on the med, even after just one freaking day, one dose, it freaked me out because I was telling Michelle, I said, do you know how it feels when you're watching a horror movie and you're watching this person go from one room to the other room, and when they go into that next room, they're going to get killed or attacked or whatever. That jump scare, not the jump scare itself, but the anticipation of the jump scare. That's where I was at today, most of the day, where I'm expecting, doom, where it's been a weird feeling all day long. It's just been like you're just anticipation of a jump scare. I've been all nervous. My hands are shaking. I said, I don't ever want to do that again. So I'm gonna stay regular on those meds from now on. That was, of course, yesterday it wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. But anyway, enough of all that. That's my good news and bad news. And the bad news is easily fixed. So, let me get y'all's comments. I know I haven't been looking. Just wanted to bring you guys up to date. There's John. I'm glad you found me. Where's Beth? Has Beth come on yet? John, find out where Beth is. I know if I can have the day like I had today, y'all can be on. So y'all better get y'all's butt on here. I'm just kidding. If you can't, you can't. I understand that. All right. What did I miss? I'm fever, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing much better this week. That was the last thing I read from Morgan. Glad to hear that. Actually, it's because of you guys that I felt better last Sunday. I'm so glad to hear that. It turns out my grandpa is the spirit that sits on the porch. Awesome, Candy. Your grandfather. That's awesome. Yeah, how did you find that out? How do you know? Depression is not a joke. You're right, Morgan. Depression is definitely not a joke. I talked to him through a spirit box, and he told me my name, and he is always there on the porch to have a smoke. Well, Candy, I have to admit, if that's your grandfather, that's great and everything, but I have no faith in spirit boxes whatsoever. Medication for high function, anxiety, PTSD, depression, and arthritis. Good Lord, Morgan. I hate when it jumps like that. So if he falls asleep, we know why. Yeah, if I fall asleep, I did that, y'all, during a class, during a CAPI class, the paranormal class. I actually fell asleep during a class one time. It was during a break, and I fell asleep, and they were all like talking about me while I was asleep. Like, is he going to come back? Is he awake? Should we wake him up? And they're like, no, he was tired. Let him sleep. It was funny. I did. I fell asleep during a class. My mom was told she has diabetes. She increased certain types of fresh fruit intake and fresh vegetable intake. On her next visit, they decided not to not medicate her as long as she kept doing as she was. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, Morgan. I'm looking forward to just being off meds completely by my next visit. Having a visit in 3 months, and I'm looking forward to that too, to just being off of them, because that's what we've done is my diet, and I've lost a lot of weight, since all this started and everything. So I lost like 14, 15 pounds, right at 15 pounds. So, and I'm continuing to do that. I'm eating a lot of fruits and veggies and nuts, and salads have become my new steak. But yeah, it's going good. I'm very, very, I'm actually proud of myself. I really am. If you would have told me before all this happened that I would be doing the way I'm doing right now, I would have said you're crazy as hell. I would have just said you don't know what you're talking about. You're an idiot. But it's true. I mean, I've really stepped up, and Michelle's been there. I think that's the reason I've done it so well with it, is because of Michelle. Michelle's been, oh my God, I couldn't go through this without her. I would just wither up and die somewhere. I really would. Without her, she's just freaking amazing. We've had our ups and downs, but when it comes to when a crisis hits, she's the person you want next to you. I promise you. That is definitely the person you want next to you is my wife. She is amazing. I am so blessed and undeserving of her, 100%. Margot, are you supposed to drink half your body weight of ounces of water every day? I've never heard that. The doctor and the scale that I looked at told me 3 liters. I have insomnia bad. I just took 3. I'm doing 2 melatonin pills, waiting for it to work. Good Lord, Donna. I'm eating some of my nephew's birthday cake. I'll tell your nephew happy birthday. And for my insomnia, I usually drink coffee and it'll give me a rush and crash. There you go, Morgan. That's the way to do it. Homemade vanilla bean cake with homemade cream cheese icing. Oh, I love it. Cream cheese icing. And health bar crumbles on top. Heath bar crumbles on top. That is very interesting. Sounds really good. It does, doesn't it, Morgan? That cake sounds awesome. You should totally bring me a piece, John. Type 2 diabetes, everybody thinks you have to suffer and not be, you can't do anything. Goodness. Choke on water. If I would drown on live, would y'all like to sell the video to people, to the news? I know you would. That is what I follow as well, Morgan. You know I drink water like a crazy person. Well, of course you drink water like a crazy person, Katie. You are a crazy person. I was on Ambien, CR, but pain. Man, you said I choose pain meds or sleeping pills. You don't need either one of them. I went hiking today with Matt and my 2 youngest kids. My 3-year-old outlasted us. You know he did. Or she, whatever it is. The 3-year-old's got more energy than anybody. I know you and your for the order. I'm on. Margot, you know me too well. Are you Or could it be vodka? That's what this is. What are spirit boxes? Morgan, spirit boxes are UHF frequency radios basically in a box. They're receiving frequencies, and people say that you can use them during a investigation. They play basically static for the white noise, and then what it does is it picks up UHF radio signals, but just glimpses of them. So it just picks them up from different places. So you'll hear someone say hello from Mexico, and then you'll hear someone say yes from Washington, D.C., and then you'll hear someone say no from California. I mean, it's just a UHF radio frequency box. It's a box with a UHF receiving UHF frequency, and it basically just picks up radio waves, little snippets of radio waves. And people say that you can use them during investigations. I do not use them during investigations because even if you do pick up something, you can't use it as valuable evidence because there's always that skeptic that's going to say it's just a radio frequency that you're listening to. So they're useless. So don't even worry about them. I'm not saying, once again, before everybody gets on their freaking soapbox, I'm not saying a spirit box cannot be used by a spirit to communicate. Anything can be used by a spirit to communicate. They do. They even are digital recorders. So I'm not going to sit here and be so arrogant to say my digital recorder can pick up a ghost talking, but your spirit box can't. Of course it can. It can be manipulated just like the recorder is. But what I'm saying is because it does have UHF frequency mode in it, there's always that possibility. So that it's being manipulated by a radio frequency and not a spirit. We got an extra 10-minute break. An extra 10-minute break? What are you talking about? I hate when it does that, man. John, you're going to have to teach me a way to keep it from jumping. I don't think there is a way, actually. When someone types something, it jumps, and I lose it. I tried to have a Tom Collins, but no one in Medina says Tom Collins make what are spirit boxes? What are spirit boxes? I already answered that. You can just ask once more, Margot. I'll get to it. Did you say you don't believe in spirit box? Can you explain further? All day vapor? Yes, I hope I just explained that to you, all day vapor. If I didn't, please ask. I wish I could get Matt off his diabetic meds, but he refuses to eat healthy. Oh, I'm sorry, Morgan. Spirit boxes, when someone uses one, it hurts my ears. I can't stand them. Yeah, it's stupid. All day, he doesn't really believe in spirit boxes because it's not necessarily always reliable. My mom Jerry and my sister Jen are listening. Awesome, John. Tell your mom I said hi. Well, I'll tell her hi. Hi, mom. Hi, Jenny and Jenna. Jenny and my sister Jenna. So it's Jenny and a Jenna. Is that two different people? Or is that the same person? I think it's the way it's worded. That's two different people. Hi, mom. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Jenna. Everyone thinks I'm a diabetic because the sugar I use 3 cups sugar to a gallon of tea and sugar in my cereal. Nope, my older brother and aunt both have diabetes so bad they take multiple insulin shots a day. I know some people are like that. My mother-in-law is like that. You going to bed? Okay, baby. Love you. Johnny, do you sleep well? No, Tom. Hello, Tom, by the way. I didn't see you on here. No, I do not sleep well at all, Tom. When I crash, I sleep really well, but it's usually at a very bad time. Not a good time to crash. Investigate current ghosts. We investigate ghosts. We don't become them. They eat as healthy as they can, but they can't regulate their diabetes. That sucks. I guess Margo and I had traded names. Johnny, did I say something about Margot when it was you, Morgan, or vice versa? Because sometimes I can't see the names real well. So you and Margot could get mixed up. If I did, I apologize. I'm sorry. On Johnny's tombstone. Why are we talking about Johnny's tombstone? Johnny Rushing. He survived the demons, got taken out by a ball of water. I have faced demons. I have been burned over 60% of my body. I've been hung. I've been beaten to where I thought I was going to die. Um, I was diagnosed with a heart disease and ACM and was told I only had a year and a half, 2 years tops to live. And I've investigated the paranormal for over 40 years. A bottle of water took him out after all of that. Don't do that. Why would you do that?
It's just a sticker thing.
No, it's not. It's a wrapper.
Graphic thing.
Only Margot on here knows the level of crazy I am. Oh, I know the level of crazy you are. They both say hello. Okay, cool. John says hello, beautiful Dakota. Hi, gorgeous. And Morgan told me hi, gorgeous. She wasn't talking to you. She was talking to me. She thinks I'm gorgeous. I think she was talking about you.
Wait, is the name called Margo?
Margot.
Margo?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that a cool name?
Margo Polo.
Marco Polo. Margot, I told my daughter, Dakota, come here. Show yourself. Say hello. Y'all see these long locks? I'm told her I'm cutting all this off because she won't brush it in the morning. So I'm cutting all this off. She's gonna look like me.
No.
But I told her your name, Margot, and she said, "There's someone named Margot." I said, "Yeah, Margot," and she says, "Margot Polo."
Well, it's just like the little finder thing.
You keep calling Margot Morgan. I'm over here laughing. As I said, I'm sorry. My eyes aren't so great, and if I did that, I'm sorry. So thoughts on Steve Huff? Guess his spirit box sessions are fake because he receives direct answers. Yes, Baber. Who is Steve Huff? Someone tell me who Steve Huff is. I don't know who a Steve Huff is. He's probably someone on TV with a spirit box, and that would be the reason why I don't know because I don't watch that trash. If it's on television, yes, it's fake. Paper, yes. Have you been tested for sleep apnea? Yes, I've been tested for sleep apnea, and I do have sleep apnea. That's why I've had all the upper respiratory cleansing and surgery, and they removed my epiglottis and my hanging ball thing's gone. I had upper palate scrape, all that stuff. My nephew Jordan has joined. Hey, Jordan. Say hey, Jordan.
Hi.
Can y'all hear her? Thoughts YouTubers, most are fake. Some may be here, but it's rare. Thoughts YouTubers, most are fake. I'm not gonna say YouTubers are fake because I don't watch enough of them to say that.
Well, some YouTubers are.
I know what you were saying, Morgan. I knew you weren't calling me gorgeous. I was just playing.
He always makes it around.
Yeah, I tried that machine too, Donna. That I was fine as long as I was awake. I could do the CPAP as long as I was awake. But as soon as I went to sleep, I started destroying it. I would just rip it off my face and everything like a crazy person. I destroyed like 2 or 3 of their machines at the sleep lab.
Why is it the game where you find people?
Steve Huff is the main person from Huff Paranormal. Oh, okay.
What's his name, Steve?
Yeah, his spirit box is all it is. Like I said, I'm not going to say it's 100% fake. I'm not saying that. If that's on television, it's probably fake because usually everything on television is fake. But a spirit box, I'm not going to say, I don't know why y'all can't get this through your heads. I am not 100% discarding the spirit box 100%. Okay. Um, I think it can be used just like a recorder can. Personally, I don't want to use a spirit box if I'm going to get, you know, unless it can record. I don't know if they have one out now that records, but if they don't, then it's kind of dumb to use it because what do you get to do? You get to hear the response right then. And I've never seen anyone, and I've been around a lot of people that use the spirit box personally, like in person, and I've seen it on, demonstrated on videos and television, and blah blah blah. I've never seen anyone get direct answers like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Steve Huff is fake. Yeah, I don't know that for a fact, but if you want my opinion, who was that? Vapor? Then yeah, I'm going with fake. Um, but Huff probably the largest YouTuber on paranormal. Oh, okay, that's why I don't know him. I don't watch him. Um, but yeah, if he's getting direct responses and everything from it, yeah, probably not. But like I said, I'm not just counting the spirit box 100%. Can it be used? Absolutely, it can. It has white noise, so of course it can be manipulated. An entity can use that, but am I gonna sit here and say I'm such a believer in it that I'm gonna go buy one? Hell no, I'm not gonna buy one because 100% of the time when you use one, there's always that possibility that it's just a UHF frequency. It's just a radio frequency coming through. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Hanging ball thing. Yeah, girl, you'll be here. So, I'll find the largest YouTuber on paranormal. I have to check that out. I've never heard of him. I used to always hear that one. Thank you. The band on the back of my neck hurts because of the rods and screws in my neck. Ouch. No, I know this is for a fact. I used to watch a lot of them. Most have dolls walk around off camera, which is annoying. Yes, I shall have a mobile throne of squirrels just for you, Katie. Margot, he's ignoring this. Trust me, I'm used to it. You might as well get used to it as well. I'm not ignoring you. I haven't made it to your comment yet, Katie. Why would you say I'm ignoring you? That's an idiot thing to say. You want to borrow my dog? He hates squirrels. No, send her squirrels, y'all. Send Katie squirrels. Real squirrels. Saying I'm ignoring y'all. I'm not ignoring y'all. It takes me a while to get there. I can't read and talk at the same time. God, you're like an old woman. Well, in our neighborhood until they moved here. Margaret and I have two bucks. And I lost our jacket in 6 months due to sleep and powers. How a criminal parent. Oh my God, Morgan, that's horrible. I know how that is. I would be up like watching them nonstop. Our comments are way up there. Well, I missed them then. I didn't ignore you. I just missed them. Johnny, I swear I better not get any damn squirrels in the mail. Y'all send Katie squirrels. Live squirrels. I'm serious.
Tell them about when they try to catch this one up in the tree.
Oh yeah. Dakota told me to tell you guys that our dog Livy, the husky, was trying to climb a tree the other day because there was a squirrel up in the tree. She was trying her best to get to that squirrel.
Cats can only climb trees.
Tom, don't listen to Johnny. It's the meds kicking in. No, it's not. I want y'all to send Katie squirrels. Maybe children. She went through a bunch of testing for over a year before she was cleared. Bless your heart. Um, I lost a child to SIDS, Morgan. So when this one was born, uh, years later, um, I was up her pretty much her entire infancy, up until she was over a year old. I didn't get much sleep because I stayed up and watched her constantly. So I know how that feels. We love you, Johnny. I love you too, Margot. You, Margot. I love you. I know you said we, but I love you, Margot. Not the squirrel lady. Y'all, I'm telling you, send Katie Campbell live squirrels. You can get those boxes with the holes that says live animal. You can get that. Send her. If anybody needs Katie's address, PM me. I'm not going to say it on here. PM me. And if you're seriously going to send her a live squirrel, I will give you her address to send her a live squirrel. I want to flood Katie's mail with live squirrels. I want her to come home and see boxes stacked in front of her doorway from UPS and FedEx and DHX and all them that says live animals. Y'all just PM me. I will give you her address. I want you to flood Katie with live squirrels.
Why is there LOL and Husky? The only thing I can understand at the end right now.
Say again?
Why is there LOL and a Husky?
Hey, Sassafras. I don't know, baby. Angel Pet is awesome if you worry about SIDS. Yeah, it's great, but we didn't have it then. Yes, I've heard that, Morgan. I've heard that. I'm not being mean to Katie Haley. Katie loves squirrels. You just put it under the mattress. Yeah, I know what an angel pad is. They're awesome.
What is that?
This down for the record. I do not give you my permission to give you. I do not give you my permission to give you anyone my to give you anyone. Y'all, she can't even talk. I am putting this down for the record. I do not give you my permission to give you anyone my address or you either, Margot. I don't care. I don't need your permission. I want to help you, Katie. We all know that your true love for squirrels and you don't have enough there. So we want to help you, Katie. That's what we do. You're a fan of the show. You're a Patreon. You've been with us so long. We love you, Katie, and we want to help you. The only way to get over this fear is to face it. And we're there for you. We got you. Don't you worry, girl. Send her a stuffed squirrel. I love squirrel meat. I do too. Squirrel meat's good.
Squirrel meat.
We're going to help you embrace this love. That's right. We're going to help you, Katie. We love you. We got you, girl. We are going to help you get over this.
Whatever second kind of it.
Y'all can send her stuffed squirrels if you want to, but the best, if you really love Katie and you really want to help her, the best thing to do is to send her a live squirrel. That is the best thing to do. Show her your love. Donna says she eats frog legs too.
Ew!
Stuffed squirrel. After someone sent me a stuffed squirrel after last week's show. It was funny up until I figured out who it was from. Then not so funny anymore. That's why I'm saying that, y'all. Someone after we had our show, last week, and we talked about the squirrels and everything. Somebody sent Katie a squirrel in the mail. Um, I'm just kidding, y'all. In case there's anybody out there taking me seriously, I'm just kidding. Donna, do not send Katie squirrels in the mail. And if you PM me and ask me for Katie's address, I'm not giving it to you. So
Do it.
so,
Do it. Do it. I said do it.
Katie, who sent you a stuffed squirrel? Tell her by PM, Katie. I know who sent it. That was too funny. She thought it was me when she first got it. All right, guys. Let's talk about some upcoming events. John, what do we have, buddy? John's entertaining his family tonight. He's got everybody over there, and I don't know where Beth's at. She's probably asleep.
Man, there's a lot of people.
I'm gonna have to check out that Huff Paranormal. I've never heard of that. Shut up for a second. Are you on my phone? It's over there. Hand it here.
Oops.
Let's see if I've seen this guy before. Let me see.
What guy?
This guy they're talking about. Or nothing comes up. Oh, there it is.
Okay, I gotta say that guy looks creepy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have seen this guy with the spirit box before. Yeah, I have.
I wanna see.
Yeah, I've seen this before.
Can I see?
It's right there.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, I have seen that before.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even acknowledge that because I just don't. Okay, let's see. Here, where did I miss? Camp CAPI. Yes, we are doing Camp CAPI. When, John? June 12th through the 14th, I believe it is. June 12th, 13, and 14. Yes, June 12th, 13, and 14 is Camp CAPI. We had to push the date back from from the original May date, but yeah, it's going to be June 12th, 13th, and 14th. At so far, it's going to be in one of two places. It's either going to be at Camp at the Cuyahoga, Grist Mill, and Covered Bridge in Childersburg, Alabama, or it's going to be at the Paul M. Grist Park in Valley Grande, Alabama. One of those two. Both of them are great parks. Both of them have all kinds of different things you can do, like hiking and fishing and camping and all that stuff. They're both really nice places to go. So, depending on if one is open and the other isn't, whatever, you know how that goes right now. It's kind of fishy on what is and what isn't. But right now, it's going to be uh, one of those two. We'll let you know probably around the end of this month to the first of next month. We'll let you guys know at least a week in advance on where it's going to be. But the dates are June 12th, 13th, and 14th. I just got a bunch of new camping equipment. Um, I had to because my tent was trashed. Plus, it wasn't all there. Uh, but it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. It really is. We eat a lot. We fellowship a lot. We have fun. If you're going to come and camp, that is the best way to do it because we have a freaking blast. We make the paranormal fun on our camping trips. Friday is the meet and greet. That's when everybody gets there and they set up their camp and we build a fire and talk and tell ghost stories and whatever, eat s'mores, whatever. And then just get to know everybody basically. And then Saturday morning, usually around 10-ish. Sometimes it's later, depending on how Friday night went. We get up and we do the class portion of the Paranormal 101 investigations, haunting investigations 101, excuse me. We get up and we do that, the classroom portion of it. And then after the class, in the class, we break. We have a few breaks, and then we have a lunch. Then we go back and we finish up, and then later that afternoon we'll do a hands-on training. And then that night we do the investigation, your initial investigation. And then after that, if anyone's still up or whatever, we do more fellowship and by the campfire, tell ghost stories and have fun and eat. And then Sunday morning is whenever we don't usually have, like, one of the things I always work out with the parks that we go to is that we don't have a checkout time, so that way people can just sleep as long as they want to Sunday or get up. And usually what we do on Sunday is we get up and we pack up camp. That's the first thing we do. We get up, of course, we go take our showers and, use the bathroom and, whatever. And then we pack up our camp and everything. And then we eat. Usually someone's cooking while everybody's packing up, and then we eat. And then we just fellowship for the rest of the day. And plus we give out certificates for the people that completed it and everything. And then it's the goodbyes, which is the horrible part of it. And usually people exchange phone numbers because they met somebody there, and they have lifelong friends and stuff like that. It's a great time. It really is. The only thing I regret about Camp CAPI is that it's only a weekend. I would love to get us to where we can just block out a week every year and do a whole week camping. It's so much fun. I mean, not just the fellowship, but the paranormal camaraderie. It's amazing. It really is. So if you guys have never been on a CAPI camp, please, if you can, if you're able to, plan for June 12th, 13th, and 14th. Either Childersburg or Valley Grande, Alabama is going to be one of those two. I'll let you guys know. I kind of want to do it at Childersburg, but both have paranormal activity, so we can use both. One's more of an abandoned ghost town, and the other one's kind of an active place, but they have activity, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. Either one of them, we're going to have a blast. So if you've never been, please make plans to do June 12th, 13th, and 14th, and you're going to love it. I promise you. If you can't make it June 12th, 13th, and 14th, don't worry. We're going to do more this year. Okay, that's not going to be the only CAPI camp trip that we're going to do. We love to camp. The whole team loves to camp. We love the outdoors. We love fishing. We love hiking. We love boating. We love all that stuff. So we're going to do it a bunch. We're still going to do our Sasquatch weekend too. We're still going to go look for Bigfoot, as just an excuse to get together. So keep your eyes and ears open. If you can't make it next month, don't worry. We're going to do more. All right. Camp CAPI. Yeah, thank you, Camping Katie, with all the live squirrels. Maybe be asking these Alabamians their squirrel recipes. Right, Margot? I would like to hear your thoughts on Huff. Vapor, let it go, dude. Seriously. Or dudette, whatever you are. I don't know how else. I don't know Huff. You. I've never watched it. I've seen it a couple of times, the picture of him, but I've never actually. Well, I don't watch that stuff. I don't watch it. I don't have an opinion. I tell you what, I will watch it. I'll watch a couple of shows and then I'll give you my opinion. Dear Lord. Margot, you need to get yourself a CAPI shirt. Yeah, absolutely you do. I have. It's pretty interesting. Huffpera. Yeah, I've never seen it. I've seen his when I looked it up just a few minutes ago, and it showed his face looking at the two boxes on the table. I was like, yeah, I've seen this before, but I've never actually watched the video. So I will watch it and give you my opinion. Maybe next Sunday, I'll give you an opinion on him. I don't have one yet though. Yeah, it's entertainment. That's all. I was cussing Johnny out at first. I couldn't find any card in the box. The card was under the cardboard flap at the bottom. It really became not to. Squirrel dumpling is awesome, Donna. Seriously, I'm gonna be sick. Squirrel is good. Yeah, yeah, I have to admit it. It does. It tastes really good. Sorry, Katie. I think it's crazy for you there, Chris. A squirrel is a rat. It's a rat with a long, bushy tail. That's all the difference is. It's just a long rat. I'm not a hillbilly, Donna. I buy my food from the store. I listen to Omar Bush, CJ Hudson, Sonny Dees, and James, but they got repetitive, really fast and stupid. Not frozen. I'm not frozen. Someone said I was frozen. Who said I was frozen? Margot said I was frozen. Katie says I'm not. So y'all let me know if I'm still frozen. Birds. You don't have to be a hillbilly to have those type of recipes. We need to go back to eating off the land. Food costs too much. To each their own, Donna. I'm good. I'm gonna make Katie some squirrel and not tell her what it is because I like you. She's right. It's really not a stupid fear. Neither is being afraid of birds. There's no such thing as a stupid fear, you guys. All joking aside, there's no such thing. People do have legitimate fears. Um, I don't have a phobia. Um, what is my phobia? Surely I do. Everybody has a phobia. I'm not. I have a weird claustrophobic phobia. The reason I say it's weird is because if I want to go in there, I've done cave diving where I've been in underwater and in caves. I've done cave extrication training, rescue exploration training, where I've had to go through long dark tunnels with that I couldn't even crawl. I had to slither, literally move my body back and forth to get through. That doesn't bother me. But if I'm forced into something, if I'm being held down or something like that, that bothers me. So I guess that's my phobia is being forced in confinement. That would be I guess, my phobia. So yeah, there's no such thing as a stupid fear. People have fears, and if you're afraid of squirrels, you're afraid of squirrels. My oldest son, and our producer and co-founder of CAPI is afraid of spiders. He has arachnophobia, and he's super super afraid of spiders. So what?
Can kids have a phobia?
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared of dark
Scared of dark.
and spiders.
Don't forget Cappy merch. Yes, if anybody wants Cappy merch, go right here. See the sign above my head? CAPIParanormal.com. CAPI paranormal.com. And you'll go to our store and you'll see our merch. Margot or Katie says you have to go buy some merch.
Do it now. I'm not forcing you.
Night, Haley. I'm sure she's already gone now. I didn't see it. Classes each Saturday. Classes each Saturday? No, we don't do a class every Saturday. Thank you, Morgan. Yeah, I don't like poop on my head. I'm up all night, then up, and end up sleeping all day. I can't do that. What, Dakota? Okay. Have a fear of any wildlife. I'm afraid of cows. That's a stupid fear. That is not a stupid fear. There's no such thing as a stupid fear. People are afraid of stuff. I could camping 24/7. Oh, I could too, Don. I love to camp.
Don't forget the downstairs.
That stuff for toys. We used to go now. So kipping in high school. Cookout kipping in high school. It's like I told Matt, they're deceptive. They look stupid but aren't. Bash mailboxes. We used to do that too. Where did you say we should receive the hotel if we're able to come camping? Prattville, Alabama. Katie, y'all that everyone that didn't see that, she says, where did you say we need to reserve a hotel if we're able to come camping? In Prattville, Alabama. You do not. Now, if we go to Valley Grande, you want to reserve a hotel in Prattville, not Selma. Um, you don't want to stay in Selma at all. We're not even going to go to Selma. We'll be in Valley Grande, which is on the outskirts of Selma, way outskirts of Selma. Um, we still going to be packing though. Um, we will be. I just got a new gun too, so I'll be bringing it. But uh, if we go to Valley Grande, you're going to stay in Prattville, which is about 25 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, probably somewhere around in there, probably about 20, 25 minutes from the park, from Valley Grande. If we go to Childersburg, you can stay in Childersburg. Um, I don't know. I guess if Beth was on, she'd be able to tell us. But there's some nice places. John, find out what nice places there are if we go to Kaimolga, if you would, please, sir. There's a Holiday Inn in Sylacauga. Okay. Holiday Inns are either Holiday Inns. There's no gray area with them. They're either really good or just bad. There's no gray on Holiday Inns. But yeah, if you find a good one, that's a good place. The return of Cappy Cafe. Yes. Thank you, John. Cappy Cafe is coming back, guys. We're going to be doing our Cappy Cafe again. And I see John not just, but now I just saw John popped up the link to our merchandise. If y'all see his name there, John Bowen, Cappy team manager with the wrench next to it. He's the only one in blue. He popped up the link to our store. So if you want to go get merch, go there. You can get shirts, and like I'm wearing a shirt tonight, Central Alabama Paranormal Investigations. It says the same thing on the other side, but it also says CAPI, CAPI. But you can get the shirts with this on it here. They're really nice shirts, and you get the polos and the cups and mouse pads and license plates and pop sockets and I mean everything, whatever you want. Able to have Dad's celebration of life that weekend, Margot, and I may be able to make it to that weekend of the 12th. Katie, oh my God, are you serious? It doesn't look like will we be able to make. Katie, if you could make it, that would be like the most awesomest thing ever. That would be so freaking cool. Cappy needs to come hang out at my house one day. I'll give you coffee and food. Where are you at again, Morgan? I would definitely take you up on coffee and food. I never, um, Dakota, we eat rabbit too. I saw on Facebook one thing that ground beef was $4.25. Donna is the most random person ever. Yep, I'm claustrophobic. I'm not really claustrophobic. I just don't like to be held somewhere. I can't stand being forced into something or held down or anything like that. That's my phobia. Like if someone holds me down, Yeah, don't do it. It's not a good thing. At one time in my life, I was a really good fighter. Really good fighter. There's two things Johnny does really well: paranormal and fighting. I do those things very well. So if you hold me down, you're going to find out. I promise you. I reported multiple Walmarts last weekend that goes to that exact thing. One Walmart was selling 60 eggs for $20 a box. Another was $9 a box. Good Lord. But Northport was selling 5 pounds of ground beef for 15 a pack. Your turn. Oh, that's why y'all saying that, because we're having to live back on the land. Okay, I missed that. I'm sorry. Your Attorney General office. So, yes, if you guys see something, say something. If you see price gouging, definitely um, report it. How far is Prattville from the campground? It's about 15 minutes, Katie, and it's all country road too, so it's not. You don't go into Selma, the bad area. They call Selma Little New York, so you don't want to stay there. Trust me. When you would rather face a demon than be in Selma after dark. I would so much rather face a demon than be in Selma after dark. Yes, 100%. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, we could definitely come check you out, man. Margot's back. Yeah, I guess it was just you, Margot, because no one else said I froze up. Katie said I was still going, so must have been your connection. Mine does that sometimes too, and it'll be fine for everybody else. That's me, Johnny. Don't hold me down. I'll black out and bad things happen. Oh my gosh, Morgan, you just don't know. That happens to me. I get tunnel vision, and I will hurt somebody. I'm not. It's not a good thing to hold me down. When I was in martial arts, I did jujitsu. I did orthodox Sarinjiru jujitsu and Kempo, but the jujitsu is, if for people that don't know, is a basically it's wrestling, um, and pinning and stuff like that. But I was really good at jujitsu because when they would hold me down, I would just lose it, and it was very hard to hold me in one position. Like they could have me in an arm bar and be fixing to break my arm, and I'm like, break it, but I'm still getting out of this. Not because I was good, because I was scared. Squirrel population's gone down since the cat started staying outside. I've been in Birmingham after dark. I ain't scared. Birmingham has nothing on Selma, Morgan. Trust me. Yeah, grappling. Most people don't know that word though, so I just say wrestling. All right. I actually thought about a top. Like I said, I wasn't going to do tonight's show at first because of the way I felt, and I'm actually feeling a little bit better now. I still have that jumpy feeling, and that internal nerve going, But I don't. I feel better. I'm able to handle a little bit better now. So thank you guys for doing that. Y'all are awesome. Um, I think Morgan was the one last week that said that she was feeling bad until she came on the show and we made her feel better. So you guys did that for me tonight. I really appreciate that. Um, you guys are freaking awesome. I wouldn't know what to do without my CAPI family. I really wouldn't. Um, and that's what you guys are, is CAPI family. We don't say fans here because we don't deserve fans. We're not arrogant like that to think that we deserve that. Um, but you guys, that we don't think of you as fans. We think of you as family, and that's what you guys are to us. Is your family. So thank you so much for Coda's asleep. She was just doing something, and then boom. That's how she does. She just wide open and crash. That's how she's always done. So I didn't have a topic tonight, so I figured what we'd do is let's do Stump the Host. I'm not allowed to look anything up. A lot of times when people ask me questions on here, I always have my like trusty pad or my phone or whatever. You know, I'll have one of these. They're both the same, but just bigger. One's bigger, but I'll have it, you know, on either side of me here, and I can look things up, you know, with either one of them. Because I do forget stuff, and so I'm not allowed to do that tonight. I'm not allowed to use any of my electronics. So you guys stump the host. And there's something that we haven't done in a long, long time, and that's a giveaway. I don't know why we haven't done that. I know we have the 2,500 subs coming up. Once we hit 2,500, we're going to do a giveaway. When we do 3,000, John and I, for those of y'all that do not know, when we hit 3,000 subs on YouTube, John and I are going to go get CAPI tattoos live. We're going to literally go and get CAPI tattoos. It probably won't be live because that would just, it would be too hard to you know, negotiate that. But what we're going to do is we're going to film it and show it to you guys. I think right now, no, I was going to say only the Patreons would see it, but no, I'm not going to do that because everybody wants to be live. I mean, everybody wants to help out with that. So we'll do it. We'll record it and everybody will see it. So let me catch up with y'all. Judith Darling Brewer. Hey, how are you? Have you ever investigated Fort Morgan? Yes, Judith, we have. You remember when the old children's hospital was on the demented side of Birmingham? I do not, but I didn't know much about Birmingham until like 92, 93. Sorry, I'm like, there's Beth. Hey, girl. Bragg Boulevard at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, in the middle of the night during a drug deal in a blacklisted area. I'm not scared of Selma. Yeah, okay. Y'all just don't know. Nobody knows about Selma until you experience Selma. Y'all just don't know. Y'all, Selma, the cops aren't even really helping anybody right now because they're not getting paid. Like the city doesn't have any. Oh, y'all just okay. Y'all think y'all been places. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Selma has the largest crime per capita, the largest violent crime rating per capita in the United States. Above Compton, above New York, above New Orleans. People don't know this because it's such a small town. Per capita, it has the largest violent crime rate in the United States. All right, so yeah, y'all think y'all know. We go to Alabama the weekend, June 12th, in a hotel, closed for a pool, noodles, stay at home, sage, stay at home, done. Sunday at 9 p.m. to do this. Oh, I'm missing stuff. Hey, it's been a while since I've been able to see y'all on chat. Oh, that's okay, Judith. Welcome back. Let's plan to go to Alabama the weekend of June 12th and get a hotel. Clothes required, check. Pool, noodles, stay at home, check. Sage stays at home, check. Done. Every Sunday at 9 p.m. Yay, who doesn't love a giveaway? That's right, everybody loves a giveaway. Yeah, I know I just haven't been able to get my cell to work. Had to buy a new one this past first of the month. Okay, cool. I'm glad you're back, Judith. Fort Morgan's a good area to investigate. Fort Morgan is a good place to investigate. It really is. It was a lot of fun. Okay, the Pratt, Alabama has a Comfort Inn. It has 4 stars. So, yeah. Prattville has a lot of places. Like right there at the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, there's a couple of places there that are really nice. They have the new, is it called True? The new Hilton? I think it's called True. PRU, something like that. It's True by Hilton. They have that one. That's brand new. They just opened it. And there's one right there at the interstate that I think is the Comfort Inn, and it's really nice. Trust me, I'm not scared of Selma. Okay, say that. It is. I went and took a pic, and Soldier appeared on the right-hand corner at the top of the archway. Oh, that's awesome, Judith. Followed by Chicago. Yeah, y'all just don't know. John, I'm going to need a 5-star. Do you know me? That's her her snob popping out. Sometimes it pops out. And you just have to wait for it, and it does. Her nose goes up. Four stars adventure. Well, I survived living 5 years in Chicago and working on the South Side, so we can stay in Selma too if you want to, Katie. No, Katie ain't staying in Selma. Y'all just don't know. I don't care what you've survived. You don't go just because you survived Chicago. Don't mean you walk out into the hell pit again. I don't think y'all gonna do it, Margot and Katie. I think y'all just running your mouth. Y'all gonna have to prove it to me. Number 4. Family Links Golf Resort is also in Silicaga. Margot, you stay in Selma and let me know how it turns out. Awesome cabins and restaurants. She needs a this rating. Johnny's right. There are places that you should avoid, not out of fear, out of self-preservation and common sense. Exactly. Margot also doesn't believe in carrying weapons, so there's that. Okay, she don't have to. I do. Damn, I must be full. Y'all know what? We've been to Kaimoga. So why don't we just plan on, is this okay, Beth and John, with y'all, if we just plan on doing Camp Grist this year? Or this time? Not this year, because we're going to go several times this year, I hope. Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we'll go a bunch. But is it okay with you guys if we just plan on doing Camp Grist this trip? Is that all right? Yo, lets me know. Okay, John's good with it. Beth, what are your thoughts? Everybody that plans on coming, y'all just want to do Camp Grist? Let me tell you guys, look, there's an old campground there, like a summer camp. Um, Beth's cool with it too. Okay. You may believe in carrying weapons, Johnny, but are you going to stay with her in Selma? Hell no, I ain't staying in Selma. I wasn't saying I believe in carrying weapons, so I'll protect her without that doesn't have a weapon. But no, I'm not staying in Selma. Beth's going to get a tent. That's right. She told me that. I sent her a bunch of links to some camping stuff. Beth, you guys could pull your trailer there too if you want. They have RV hookups. Whatever you guys want to do. But yeah, you can. I hope you get a tent because that's the best way to do it. It's just a tent. It is going to be mid-June, so bring your fans. If you're going to stay in the tent, make sure you bring a fan for your tent because it will be warm. Um, But yeah, we're gonna have a blast. There's showers there. There's bathrooms, and they're nice. You know, they keep it up. Um, but look, you guys, there's an old abandoned campground there, an old summer camp thing there, and there is a history of paranormal activity there. I've heard of stuff being there. I've never investigated it, so it'd be first for me as well. Um, we could, I think, tent for sure. That's awesome, Beth. That's the best way to do it. I went and got me a new tent, a mattress. I have a cooker. Uh, I have a like a meat cooker, sausage and meat. I don't know. I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff. But anyway, you guys, let's do that. Let's plan on Camp Griff's, Paul Griff's campground in Selma this year. This time, I keep saying this year. I don't want to do it once a year. I want to do it several times a year. So we'll do it in Selma. I keep saying Selma, but it's Valley Grande. Um, Valley Grande used to be like a little outskirts of Selma community, but then Selma tried to incorporate it. So they said, hell no. And they incorporated it themselves and turned it into a city. And so now um, they're their own little place. And that's where the decent people moved out of Selma uh, to get away from all the crap. But he says warm. It's Alabama in June. It's going to be hotter than hell. Sauna. Actually, Morgan, that area, it's right on the lake. It doesn't get that hot until about late June, 1st of July. And then July, August, September, usually into the first few weeks of October, it stays pretty warm. But yeah, right there where we'll be camping, which is literally right on the lake, it's not that bad. Stump Johnny, do you know the origin of the saying, Lord willing and the creek don't rise? Stump Johnny Paranormal, John. And no, I do not. I've always heard it, but I don't. Where we will be at. But I can do the same thing you just did and look it up. What is the origin of the saying, Lord willing and the creek don't rise? It mentions Benjamin Hawkins of the late 18th century, who was asked by his U.S. president to go back to Washington. In his reply, he said to have written, God willing and the creek don't rise, because he capitalized creek. It asserted that he was referring to the Creek Indian tribe and not a body of water. So he was saying, God willing, and the Creek Indians don't come kill me, I'll be there. Y'all some crazy folks. Y'all look at this. Somebody just sent this to me. See, it's a house fire. It says, me burning a little sage to try and ward off any more evil in 2020. Burning a little sage. That's too funny. I would have to just never live there again. That's a fact. Keep my thermostat at 64 at night and sleep with a fan directly on me and the ceiling fan on. I can't sleep if it's warm. Well, it won't be warm for you because you'll be in a hotel room. Sorry, had a phone call. Robert got hit by a car riding his bike. He's okay. Oh, thank God. Holy crap. I'm glad he's okay, Donna. Can anyone guess who sent that to me? Anyone? I know who sent it to me, and I know who sent it to you. And we won't be far from a Creek Indian casino. That natural bridge has more than 50 types of Canadian hemlock growing throughout the park. I did not know that, Morgan. Yeah, that was definitely God with him if he was on a bike. Margot, where do you keep going? She keeps leaving, don't she? Anybody have any questions? Great job, Morgan. What did Morgan do? It also has 250 types of fern growing throughout the park and was once a site of creek and hunting grounds. Natural Bridge, where's that at? I missed the camping dates. Donna, camping dates are June 12th, 13th, and 14th. June 12th, 13th, and 14th. 12th, 13th, and 14th. Did you say when the next online class will be? I want to sign Margot and up for it. When I have at least 6 people that wants to take it, so just whenever. I'll do it next weekend, but I got to have at least 6 people sign up for it and pay for it. Signed, paid, ready to go. Because the last time we did it, everybody said they wanted to take it, but nobody showed. No one actually went through the process and did it. So you guys, John, throw your email up there if you will, please. Contact John if you're interested in taking the class. Um, it is $50 for the entire class. Now, if you're planning on coming on the camping trip, I wouldn't take the class online because that's what we do during the camping trip is the whole class, the hands-on and the investigation. Thank you, John. There's John's email. So if you guys want to do that, if you guys want to do the class, contact John. Let's see, do you know when the next online class was? Did that one? 14th. Y'all stop texting me, please. The last one was funny though, so I'll go ahead and read this one, I guess. Oh, this is not funny. Y'all can't know this. Yes, I will, but not until tomorrow. Y'all crazy. Y'all so crazy. Yeah, that's why I don't like white people. Yeah. Do you say the next? Oh, we're gonna get that one June 12th through 14th. Donna, thank you, Katie. Yeah, I can go. I'll be back June 1st. Cool. Without looking it up, can anyone tell me what um, hemlock is and one good use for it? It's a plant. It's a very pretty plant. It has flowers. Natural Bridge is in Winston County, Johnny, just outside of Jasper. Winston County. Jasper's in Walker County. But I think Winston's close to there, isn't it? Contact me on the 1st. I can pay for someone. Pay what, Donna? It's not for. No, it's not. I'll call Margot after the show and talk to her about the class and make sure she is still interested. Okay, Katie. If you are interested in helping out with food, drinks for the camping trip, let me know. Yeah, y'all also, if you're coming to the camping trip and you want to help out with food, that's how we usually do it. Everybody that comes just brings something. Like one person will bring paper plates and forks and knives and spoons and cups. Another person brings drinks. Another person brings meat. Another person, just whatever. Or if you want to just bring stuff for yourself, that's fine. Ever how you want to do that. But usually the way we do it is it's like a potluck. Everybody brings something. All right. And John and I usually cook, and so does Beth. And if anybody else wants to cook, that's fine too. We are moving back to our spot at the end of June. I hope we are able to camp. Beth, seriously? I thought you said that was a good date. Crap. We're moving back to our spot at the end of June. I hope we are able to camp with y'all. That's why we changed it to that. I thought you said that would be a good date. My phone blows and keeps freezing up. I'm sorry, Margot. I hate when that happens. It's about you want to take the class, Margot? Yes, Katie, I am interested. What are the details? Please comment on. But it's just outside of Jasper. And it's got the class I can pay for someone. Oh, the class. And in Winston County, I think I know someone that's it. Okay, cool. I like it. Break. I know I suck, but you don't suck, Beth. Beth, you're awesome. You don't suck. What Margot said. I'll make it happen. We need a break. You sure do. Everybody does. Date change. Without Beth, there is no camp trip. I know that's why we changed it in the first place, because I said I'm not doing it without Beth. It is actually a poison. Yes, it burns. Yes, it's pretty, but it's still poisonous and can kill, whether in small portions or large. However, in small amounts, it can be used as a pain management. Alrighty. Now we all know what hemlock is. I already knew it was a plant. It's pretty too when it blooms. Where can I get hemlock? You don't want no hemlock. So, if you're coming to the camping trip, that'd be a great time to do the class, and you don't have to pay until the day of. If you are not coming to the camping trip but you still want to take the class, you can do the online. But I need 6 people signed and paid and ready to go before we do another online class. Because the last 2 times that we planned the online class, I cleared that day and changed plans around and all this stuff, and then no one showed. So from now on, the way we're going to do the online is I have to have at least 6 people signed and ready to go, paid in full, ready to go before we do another online class. I'm not going to change my plans around for my family because the weekend is my family time, and I'm not going to change my plans around and then people not show up. So that's the only way we'll do an online class from now on, is if you're done and ready to go. Donna wants to turn it just me. Yeah, I wouldn't deal with a hemlock, Donna. Not a good idea. All right, is any other questions? Y'all remember CAPI camping trip? CAPI Cafe, we're going to start it back up really soon. That's for the people that are close, obviously. Smoke or eat pot, not hemlock. That's right. Our shrooms. I'm thinking I'd leave the hemlock alone, Donna. Yeah. What are the costs for the camping trip? There is no cost for the camping trip, Margo. Donna wants to live on the wild side, right? No, seriously. Yeah, there is no cost. There's a cost for the park that we go to. If you camp, if you're wanting to stay in a tent, you'll have to pay that. I think the one at, how much was it? I think it was $15. Beth or John, I told you guys the other day. Do y'all remember what I said the grist mill is? How much for a tent? I don't remember what it was, but uh, there, as far as a cost for coming, there is no cost. If you're going to stay in a hotel, you just get your hotel, but we don't charge a fee to come on the camping trip. You just take care of whatever, like your camping fees or your hotel, and then of course any food that you bring. Unless you want to take the class at the camping trip, then there is a cost. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm back. Let's go outside. I want to go outside. It's scary outside. It really is. Here we go. We're going outside. No, y'all can't see anything but my beard. All right, what did I miss while I was gone? Sorry, I had to go. All right, it was 15 a night. Yeah, for the if you want to pay for the camping. If you want to, that's just your. But that doesn't go to us. That goes to the park. You just work that out when you get there. Lead time. What time do us hotels get kicked out of the campgrounds at night? You don't get kicked out. You just leave whenever you want at either place. Did I miss an? Excuse me. Did I miss another class cost? The class cost is $50, unless you want to be on the team, and then it's 75 if you want to be a team member. No telling stories on the trip. Well, yeah, we're going to tell those stories. $15 for the camping. Yeah, it's $15 for the tent space. Yeah, 15 a night. Okay, seriously, who can tell me a use for clover? Google it, Morgan. Let's see my life. Glad I'm still here. We are not tinning. Look, this knowledge can come in handy if you need it. That's cloves, not clover. Yes, let's go outside. You always look great in black, Johnny. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's 50 for the class, Margot. A good medicinal use for clover works like aloe on stinging ant bug bites. Oh, you already knew. You were just asking us. Okay, I'm sorry. I just didn't. I don't know why we're talking about plants. Need neon beard. Oh, that would be cool. I know you with dandelions, moss. Anyone about moss? One's dandelion salads too. Randy Moss. Story's cool. Just no one jump out behind me. I punch without looking. Donna, you gonna get beat down? You punch the wrong person. No one scared Donna. You're planning to camp. You need knowledge of plants you may come in contact with. Morgan, drop the plants already. Moss is a good use for compress, like to absorb blood. I'll move my tent further from y'all's because if I do sleep, I talk in my sleep and snore. That would be a good idea. That's what John did the last trip. He moved his tent further away from everyone because he snores. I snore too. I just didn't care. This is stuff my mom made me learn growing up. We camped a lot. We did too. I just didn't want to talk about plants. Yeah, it's $15 a night at Camp Gris, and Kaimolga is what kind of activity has been reported at Kaimolga? You already know that, John. Don't you? You was there. My mom made me learn. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Camp Gris I think is 15 a night, and Kaimolga was 15 a site. So Kaimolga was cheaper. I'm not sure anyone other than Carl is afraid of you. I might be wrong though. You can have a conversation with me and I won't know it. Oh, don't tell us that, Donna. What's the weather supposed to be like? I don't know yet, Morgan. I'll have to get back to you on that. You are the host of the show. Did I miss something you said, John? Why are you saying I'm the host of the show? Now you're the host, John. Yep, now you're the host. Like, seriously, what's the weather like that weekend? I do not know, Morgan. Jeez. Someone, John, please look up the weather for June 12th through the 14th for Morgan in Valley Grande, Alabama. Because if I come, I'm just bringing a sleeping bag and a cooler or two. I would advise against that, Morgan. If I was you, I would bring at least a tent. That sounds like a lot of work. I'm good. I'm just a planner. I like to plan ahead. Okay, Morgan. Well, Google weather in Valley Grande, Alabama for June 12th, 13th, and 14th, and you can make plans. But I would definitely advise against camping without a tent. I mean, because we will be in the woods. So, Johnny, aren't you a psychic? Can't you predict the weather that far out? I must be. Do the locals or Johnny know the weather that weekend? No, I don't know the weather that weekend. Look at Margot. Margot, your dad is a lawyer. He can take care of it in a snap. That's right, Margot. Just get your dad to write up an agreement. Or y'all just stay in separate rooms. How about that? I don't like tents. I never use one if it's unless it's raining. Okay, cool. Well, just get your sleeping bag, girlfriend. I would bring a tent though. At least bring one. Just leave it in your car if you don't want it. I don't know. It's just a weird quirk I have. Cool. Then bugs will eat you up. Yes, they will. Of course, bugs are gonna get you in a tent too, though. They always find a way in. It's part of camping. I think Morgan would like to know the weather for the weekend of the camping trip. I think she would too. The reason is because of my brothers. Got you. It's because of Morgan's brothers, y'all. That's why she needs to know the weather. Or is it the tent thing? It's one of those. may be sleeping in a separate room. It's called the bathroom. I know why. Margot, why are you encouraging her? They used to sneak up on me and my sister one camping, and I used to scare us while in the tent. Bring a tent and we'll sneak up on you, and it'd be like nostalgia. Katie, I can sleep in the tub. Have before. No, you didn't make it the whole night in the tub. Oh no, that's Donna saying that. Donna's going to stay with you too, Katie. Donna, so has Margot. Margot didn't make it the whole time. Morgan says, no. If you bring a tent, I'm so going to scare you. If you bring just a sleeping bag, I'm going to scare you. I'm just kidding. I won't scare anybody. We might scare you at the campfire, telling ghost stories. They still do that to me, and now I live in my own house. They come to your house and scare you? That's too funny. I'll close the curtains so you can go potty. Yep, she'll close the curtains for you, Katie. Donna's staying with y'all. I woken up with my brother standing right over me. Were they holding knives? They do. Oh my gosh, they come to your house just to scare you? That's crazy. Maybe you should kick one in the ding ding one time. I bet you they'll stop. Just get up and mule kick them right between the legs just once. Then that would be the last time that they do that. Randy did that. He stood over my mom with a knife. Alrighty then. Margot, I guess you and Donna are sharing the bathtub. I hope it's a big tub. Donna, you're in for a surprise. Oh, did anybody look up the I gave y'all an assignment last time, remember? Who remembers what the assignment was? Katie Dreamo. Who remembers what the assignment was from last week? Anybody? What was the task I told you guys to do? Y'all don't tell Paramount I'm smoking. So now when I'm camping, I only sleep in a sleeping bag and against a tree. There you go. No one can sneak up on you. Oh my God, I'm dying. I can't breathe now. CRS. It's a big girl. I'm a big girl and can't share the tub. I hear you, Margot. I didn't notice you were. Sure, you don't. You aren't supposed to be smoking. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be smoking too, but I am. I have cut back. If the freaking patch would stay on, I would be able to stop. I really would. The patch works. It really does. It works a lot, but I just can't keep the damn thing on. We can take turns in the tub. Where's the other one going to be while you're in the tub, though? On the toilet? I'm not smoking, y'all. It's an orb. Oh my God, the images in my head. I can't even. Patches never work for me. They work for me. I just can't keep the daggum things on. It feels like I've got 5 animals piled up on me. Not in the bed with me. Oh my God, Johnny, an orb. I know, right? Katie's not supposed to be smoking either. That's right. Tommy said he couldn't keep the patch lit. I know they don't light well, do they? Try the gum or lozenges. I can't do the gum or lozenges. They taste horrible. Margo, I quit smoking 5 minutes ago. Yeah. You're going to start back up in 20. All right. So, um, again, chew gums. I have no teeth. Oh my gosh. Dude, one of my snakes bit me yesterday. I've had him over a year, and this is only the second time. Well, that's not very. I've had him over a year, and he's only bit me twice. I think I would have learned after the first one. Mine used to bite me all the time. No, I just started again. Okay, it didn't take 20 minutes. The other one almost bit my son this evening. Oh my gosh, don't play with snakes. They're ball pythons. Yeah, they bite. Mine used to bite me all the time, but it was funny because it was a baby and it didn't really hurt. But it seemed like it was really pleased with itself. Oh, okay, good Morgan. I'm really not coming to your house ever. Yeah, you don't like snakes either. I don't think it's an orb, but Johnny's cigarette. Really, Margot? Fortunately, my female gave warning, and I had Hubs get the kids off me before the strike. Cool. But I still love you, Morgan, but not your animals. Yeah, Jeb's just a baby. Sapphire's an adolescent. Yeah, I miss Ghost. I really do. She was awesome. I'm gonna get another one though one day. Do I get to bring my bed buddy? Dear Lord, I think that this is probably a huge mistake asking Donna this, but who's your bed buddy, Donna? Okay, visions of Donna and Margot sleeping in the tub, squirrels, and now snakes. Nope, not sleeping tonight. Oh shit, what's your bed buddy, Donna? Careful with the language, Margot. We'll get in trouble because I have it rated for No age limit. Makes you feel better. I have 2 cats, 2 dogs, 2 birds, a fish, an iguana, and 2 snakes. I have 2 cats, 2 dogs, 2 birds, a fish, an iguana, and 2 snakes. I got you beat, Morgan. Boo boo. Donna, please tell me it's not that damn doll. Boo boo. I think that's her dog. Is that your dog, Donna? Boo boo. I don't do dolls. I'm terrified of dolls. Nope, don't have the doll anymore. Katie has 3 leopard geckos and 2 dogs and 1,000 squirrels. 10,000 squirrels, excuse me. Y'all crack me up. Yes, Boo Boo, my dog. Yes, you can bring Boo Boo. John brought chocolate last time. That's his dog. I will not be bringing Livy, my dog, one of my dogs. What was the assignment, Johnny? Yeah, I don't guess anybody knew. Nobody remembers, huh? Ringo is coming. Of course, Ringo is coming. Ringo has to come. It wouldn't be a good camping trip without Ringo. I'm not bringing Livy because she likes to bolt too much. Get hooked back up here. There we go. I can't come because I'd have to bring Hep, and Hep's not really people friendly. Okay, trying to talk to my hubby into camping out the 13th. Oh, sassafras, that would be awesome. Please do. Chocolate will be coming. Absolutely, I love chocolate. Who are Pete and Hemp's Morgan? No, I don't have squirrels, Margot, and we will keep it that way. 2 hours later with 3 Benadryl and melatonin, I'm still wipe away. Wide away? Wide awake, maybe? I'd love to bring him. He'd stay in his leash and on my wrist at all times, but he'd be too worried about someone that's approaching him. You can bring your dog if you want to, Morgan. Don't not come because you can't bring your dog. Bring Marshall. Yeah, bring Marshall. I've never spent the night in a tent before. Sassafras says it's a lot of fun. Sassafras. You can still come and stay in a hotel if you want to. Hemp is my Bernard Husky mix. Oh, okay. Yes, you should, Katie. Marshall would go well with Boo Boo. Sassafras, don't do it. Book a room with Don at the hotel. Yeah, he is big. I've seen a picture. 20 minutes from this mill, so worst case scenario, I'll just go home. Sassafras, where do you live? Marshall's afraid of small dogs. He is a boxer. Mastiff mix. Huge, baby. Sleep in the fresh air. loves other dogs and children. He's not too fond of adults. He's a defiant biter. Bite me but once. Just bring him, put him on a leash, or don't bring him. There's another good. Oh, Silicaga. Okay. Well, we're not going to Grist Mill this time, Sassafras. We're going to Paul Grist Mill in Valley Grande. Voodoo will bark and growl, but he knows if he bites, he gets put down. Keep huge biting dogs at home, please. Yes, definitely. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, we're going to be in the Paul Grist. It's called Camp Grist in Valley Grande, Alabama. That's where we'll be. This trip. Next trip, we'll probably be at Kaimolga. But you can still come. If you don't like it, you can go 15 minutes. Instead of going 15 minutes to home, you go 15 minutes to the hotel. He's my responsibility and will only listen to me barely. Oh, okay, yeah, then you probably just don't need to come then. You don't need to bring no biter. What did I saw? What did I saw? Katie, is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, Katie. I'm sorry, I thought y'all were at Kaimolga. We were last time, Sassafras. This time we're going to Paul Grist, and then next time we'll be at Kaimolga. Yeah, I look forward to meeting you too, Sassafras. That's going to be, so I hope you can come. Check to make sure we can bring pets. Yes, I've already done that. You can bring, it's pet friendly, John. One of my friends says that if it bites him, he'll bite back. What if you put a muzzle on him so he doesn't bite? Y'all are an amazing group. Well, thank you, Sassafras. You're an amazing person. We match. Laughter is great medicine. Yes, it is. Margot, I don't know how he'd do with that. I got him from a shelter. I'll definitely try for Kaimolga. Also, one would think Marshall would be a great guard dog with his size. However, he's a huge baby and is afraid of everyone and small animals. Livy is, everybody thinks, they look at her and they see Wolf and they think that she's ferocious. You know, she's a big dog too, but she's not. She will like jump on you and lick you and everything like that. But Marshall is cute. He is cute. He's adorable. I guess I could bring one of the other dogs. I have 9 dogs, I think now. 9 dogs, a little over 20 cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 or 6 fish, a turtle, 3 rabbits, 5 horses. Yeah, and that's it so far, for now, until we get another snake. Katie, what did I saw? What are you trying to say, Donna? Katie, what did I say? Okay. That orb keeps moving so fast. Oh, that was so long ago. Tell my kids to be more afraid of small dogs. They are more likely to bite. Small syndrome. Yeah, little dogs are usually more apt to bite than big dogs. Usually big dogs are just big babies. Plus, if you raise them and treat them right, you don't have to worry about that. Like Libby has gotten mad at me before, but she knows not to bite me. Trust me, she knows. She learned that really quick. Willing to try anything to get him not to be a biter, but I think it's a combo factor with him. One, his eyes say crazy. Two, his size. Three, I believe he was abused. Oh, you can definitely get him away from that, Morgan. Guys, as far as the difference in parks go, I think the funnest experience in investigating will be the Valley Grand Park. Because it's an abandoned place. You know, it's like a ghost town. Um, I think we'll have the most fun investigating there. Kaimolga is bigger and prettier, I think. I don't know. I haven't seen Grist Mill in years. I mean, Grist Park in years. Have you used CBD dog cheese? K2 meter. Awesome, Donna. Never have too many K2s. What kind of activity is there at Valley Grand? There is, well, there's the legend of the Indian. Baby, why don't you go upstairs and go to bed? Coda, why don't you go upstairs and go to bed? You've been asleep this whole time, so go upstairs. Get up. Go upstairs. Oh, I was talking about Valley Grand. There is the legend of the park is an Indian that was killed and he drowned, and he comes back at night. But that's just something they used to tell. His name was Bondu. It was the ghost of Bondu or the monster of Bondu, and all this stuff that used to come up out of the water. A hand would come out of the water and grab the campers. But it was just a thing to get campers scared and stuff. It was something, you know, to have fun. You know, every little summer camp has that legend of the ghost or the monster or the werewolf or whatever. But the activity started after the camp closed. They started having like there was apparitions, um, like people going about their camping, everyday camping things. You know, like walking around the pools, and I think they would see them in the tree line. You know, people walking around. But there's been full bodies there, full body sightings of full body apparitions. There's been touch. People have been touched. Um, I don't think there was ever. I never remember them talking anything about any violent stuff like scratches or hits or pushes or anything like that. Um, and then there was the thing about the screams at night. But I mean, there's mountain lions, of course, so you know they're going to have screams. But funniest, funnest is not a word, Johnny. Oh my God, Katie, you're such an idiot. Ain't a word either. Ain't a word either. Donna and Katie are in the same category right there. See that? That's the first heard of it. I'll look for you. I'm gonna try to get some purple stuff at Petco to help him calm her too. He's so hyper. Oh my gosh, I know how that is. I absolutely love the leopard geckos. They are so loving and easy to take care of. Each has their own personality. It's not as good as a snake though. Morgan, is he fixed? I have a crested gecko, and it was like holding into living velvet. Oh, Morgan, don't get the cheap crap at the pet stores. Find me on Facebook, Katie, and I can send you some ideas. No, exploring alone. Oh, yeah, Donna, I'm trying to save up $300. blah, blah, blah. I remember when I first noticed things, Mom took me to a book reading of Catherine Tucker Wyndham, 13 Alabama Ghost, and Jeffrey. Yeah, me and Catherine didn't get along very well. Sassafras. We didn't get along well at all. I know Catherine very well when she was alive, and she knew me, but we did not get along at all. Ghost writers, authors, paranormal authors, and paranormalists or parapsychologists do never get along because we look for the facts, we look for the truth, and they write fiction. So, yeah. Jeffrey came along whenever Catherine needed to put her kids through college. I remember those books. They were the best. I used to love her books, yes. I got Billy from Our shelter isn't state funded or run or corporate runs. It's volunteer and funded. Oh well, it did make me afraid I would never get an animal from a breeder. Too many breeding homes and shelters. Yeah, I agree with that, Katie. If you want a good animal, go to a shelter. I don't support breeders at all. It did make me less afraid. Sorry for the not so pleasant experience. I want to volunteer at a shelter, but if I do, my house will be loaded with pets. Yeah, that's what happened to me, Don. I volunteered at a shelter, and I was always getting pets. I had this. That's the reason I left the animal shelter board because I would always get pets. Speaking of books, what about the book club, Beth? The cow, Johnny. Where are all your animals? Where are all of my animals? They're here, except for the horses. We keep everything here except for the horses, Margo. Oh, because I was telling, I didn't know where that came from. Um, we keep everything here: the fish, the rabbits, the dogs, the cats, all that are the turtles. They're all here. The horses are boarded at a horse boarding at a ranch just outside of town. He brought the dogs from breeders. I've bought dogs from breeders, but I haven't in a long time. My last past was a German run. After he was killed, I started going with shelter animals. Oh, yeah, I always tell people always do shelter. Don't do breeders. I don't support breeders because I don't know. I'm not going to get into that, but I don't believe in breeders. I always go to the shelter. I want to ride horses. Haven't done it in 27 years. We have 5. I volunteered at a shelter and I was disturbed with what I saw. I was in high school and didn't know to say anything. They eventually got taken over and much better now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's bad everything out there, but most of them are good. Morgan, this is my first time with breeders. Next one will be a rescue. We are about to get super busy with investigations after our CAPI team meeting. Not sure about book club yet. I would like to try again. Oh yeah, somebody asked about the book club. Guys, the only reason we haven't done the book club yet is because Beth did a lot of planning and got into that. She had a lot of people say that they wanted to do it. They even got the book and read it and everything. And then the day of, and it actually hurt Beth's feelings. She will never tell you this, but it did. It hurt her feelings a lot because she really worked hard for that book club. But she everything just kind of no one showed for the book club. She and I were the only 2 people that showed to do the book club, and she would never say it, but it did. It kind of hurt her a little bit. So y'all gotta. You guys are notorious for saying I'll do this, this, and this, but you never do it. So same with the class. We're not going to take just people saying yes, I want to do that, and then plan it. We got to know that people are going to actually do it, be there and actually do it. I would love to volunteer shelter, but emotional. I can't do it. However, I'm going to start volunteering at one of the hospice organizations here at the same time in the next couple of weeks. Oh, that's cool. I couldn't do that, Katie. There's no way. I usually get accident puppies, like people who don't get their honest pics. Sometimes they can be the best ones in Sassafras. Book club would be awesome. That's the same with pets. I can't do hospice nursing homes or hospitals. Yeah, me neither. I I love too much. Margot would love the book we were reading. Margot loves reading. Katie is right. I do love reading and love to join the book club when it resumes. Go to this site, Margot, right here. Let me get my bad head out of the way. CAPIParanormal.com and go to suggested books. Do it soon because they're about to change. Um, I'm going to be changing those books over pretty soon. Putting 12 more. There's 12 on there. I'm putting 12 more up there pretty soon. But yeah, just go there and go to the books. And what is the name of the book we're reading? I completely forgot. Beth, help me out. Hospice would be a great volunteer place. Death is like the only normal thing in life. If I hadn't done foster care, I would have done hospice social work. Oh, that's cool. I couldn't do either one of those sassafras. There's no way. I fall too much. I used to work in a nursing home. Katie's worked in a nursing home too. She's really good with the elderly, but I couldn't do it because I just don't. There's too much death. I became attached to each other. So that would be me, Morgan. Then she died. She was never. You know, I really am so very sorry, Beth. I fell asleep with the book and phone in my hand, waiting for the live to start. I felt horrible. I know you put a lot of work into it. She really did. Don't feel bad though. I mean, it wasn't. You didn't do it on purpose. John, just put the link to the website up there again. So if you guys want to go get that book, somebody tell us. Thank you, John. It's the Demonologist. Thank you. Get the Demonologist if you want to do that, and it's Beth's choice if she wants to do the book club again. Once I get my book published, I'll get y'all a copy. Awesome, Donna. Her name was Judy. After she died, my youngest son was 2 and had a baby doll that he randomly named Judy. And that's why he said, because what the old lady said to name it. Aw, that's too precious. Morgan, what's your book about, Donna? My Second Chance. It's a romance book. Morgan, my calling in life is working with our senior population. I've worked in many nursing homes. I miss it. Dad was in a nursing home and at the end of the hospice. I want to get back and do. Yeah, Katie's really good with that stuff. I couldn't do it though. Well, Morgan, you gave me chills, right? Our shelter has my number on file. When they get too difficult dogs or cats, then you know, the guy that runs it calls me after a week trying to socialize them. Oh, that's cool that you do that, Morgan. Took me 12 years to get my book away. Yes, no overnight thing, is it? I couldn't do foster care. That's a fact. I wouldn't want to give them up. Published is immortality. Amen. It sure is. Life, like it could be part of my healing process. I love hearing their stories. A lot of them just want someone to talk to and then someone to listen to them. I love hearing their stories. That would be the great part about it, but I couldn't handle the death, man. It takes you're a special person, Katie, to be able to do that. That would be my problem, Morgan. Lead the life of a soldier. All right. I also enjoy being with them and walking through their journey with them. I've met many amazing people while working in the nursing home. I bet you have. That's awesome because, I mean, the knowledge and the experiences that they've gone through, it's incredible. I think I could do it if it was just like a you know, a one-time thing, like go in and talk to them and just be there for them to listen to. I mean, for me to listen to them, I think I could do it then. But as far as working there and volunteering there and being there all the time, there's no way. That takes a special kind of person to do that. I couldn't do it because that would be. I know that one day would come when I'd go in to see them and they're like, "Oh, he or she passed last night," and that would just crush me. That would just destroy me. Yes, fiction. Okay, they are fiction. Cool, Don. I can't wait to get the copy. Looking forward to it. All right, guys. Well, I guess we are going to. Well, I say we're going to call it, and then all these messages. I tell you what, Katie, Judy was harmful, hateful to everyone, and they allowed it. She started in on me, and I tossed her attitude back at her. She decided then that I was her girl. Oh, that's too sweet. I tell you what, Judy was. Oh, it popped up twice. Good night, Sassafras. But yeah, I'm leaving it up to Beth on the book club. If she wants to do another book club, that's great. I'll definitely participate. Um, so if you guys want to do that, then just get up with Beth. Beth, pop up your email if you would, please. If you guys want to do it, but do me a big favor, guys. If you email Beth and say you want to do the book club, please do the book club. Seriously, don't do that to her again, please. Y'all just don't know. Beth is like the most amazing person ever. Please don't get her all excited about that again and then drop it. Please don't do that. So if you want to do it, let her know. But please, if you let her know, really want to do it, please, and she'll get it set up. I'm in. I already tell you that. There it is. There's her email. Thank you, Beth. But Nathan used to get so irritated with me when we'd get ready to leave. Dad, we'd say goodbye, and I would take us another hour before Kylie and I would finally be ready to leave. We would talk to all. That's too sweet. We tried. Yep, tried it. Doesn't work. The residents before we'd have leave and wheel them down to their rooms and sit with them and just listen to whatever they had to say. I loved it and miss it so much. See, that would be awesome, man. But I couldn't do it on a regular basis. There's no way. I get way too attached to people. I can't stand some of the CNAs and only it's because of the way they treat the other one. Yeah, don't get me started on that. I worked on the ambulance, so I saw a lot of that. Hmm. You guys are awesome. Don't know what I would do without you. But there's Beth's email. If you guys want to do the book club, send her an email and let her know. Say, hey, I'm in. And then as soon as she gets enough, whatever, how many people she wants to have, then we'll get it started. Um, and I'm looking forward to it. I was looking forward to it the first time too. Beth, I'm already in. I'll tell you right now. I don't have to send you an email. Count me in. If you decide to do it again, then I'm definitely down. I loved the book. It was a great book. It was exciting, and I'm looking forward to talking about it. So, if you guys want to do the book club, let her know. If you hadn't got the book, go right here. I'll leave it up for a little while longer. Go right there, get the book, get you some merch while you're there, and sign up for our newsletter. I know the newsletter's been kind of slacking here lately, but we've all been kind of nuts with all the stuff going on. But we'll get that started back up, I promise. Um, John just popped up his email. If you want to go on the camping trip, shoot John an email. Say, hey, I'm in. I want to go. I want to take the class. The class on the camping trip, you can pay day of, but you have to pay before you take the class, of course. But you can pay day of. So that Saturday you can pay for the class, or Friday when you get there, whatever you want to do. Online, we're not setting another online class until we have 6 people ready to go, registered, paid, and ready to go. It's the only way it's going to happen online. All right. Like I said, I'm several times now. We've set it up and then people didn't show up. Um, so let John know if you want to go on a camping trip. Even if you're not going to camp, if you're going to stay in a hotel, still let John know because we still need a number. And we'll get it set up June 12th, 13th, and 14th. If you guys can be there, please be there. You will not regret it. I promise you. You will want to stay when it's over with. I promise you. When it's time to go home, you will not want to go home. It is a blast. I promise. I look forward to it so much. I've been really looking forward to it. We're going to do a meeting, a CAPI meeting in Childersburg, a team meeting. And then as soon as we get that done and out of the way, I say out of the way, but we're all so looking forward. Oh my gosh, I'm looking more forward to our meeting than I am anything because we don't get to see each other anymore. The team, we used to spend like a lot of time together. And because of all the things that's been going on, we haven't got to see each other. We've seen each other once throughout this entire process since all this started. And that's it. And that wasn't for very long. That was just, what, about an hour, 2 hours, I think, John and Beth. But we miss each other so much, so much. So I am so looking forward to our team meeting. We're going to get together in Childersburg and do our meeting. And then after that, we have buku investigations. We have so many people that's called us up saying, hey, I need you guys. And we're like, we're not back up and running yet. So we got people on hold. We got people just waiting in limbo. So, bear with us as far as that goes. We're going to be super busy the next few weeks, probably more than that. Beth is going to have us really booked, but we'll have more to talk about too. And some lives are coming up for the Patreons. If you're a Patreon, you got some lives coming up. You're going to be able to join us on investigations. Just saying. So if you're not a Patreon and you want to do that, you better go check out our link to the Patreon is down there. Just go down there to the Patreon and link up. But we got some lives coming up. Yeah, that's the only way to go on a live with CAPI, on a live investigation with CAPI, is to become a Patreon. It's the only way to do it. While working on them, reminded them that these visits to go. Oh, Katie's a good advocate for people. She really is, because she don't stop. Y'all, if Katie gets come to the camping trip, y'all ask her about some of her exploits with the nursing home and her advocacy. She would make an awesome inspector. I mean, she's amazing when it comes to that. When I worked at the one I was at, I took the 2 oldest with me and then over to the volunteer coordinators. Morgan, that is such an awesome idea. I didn't put up with that behavior allowed on y'all. I'm telling y'all, I believe her 100%. Katie don't play when it comes to stuff like that. She is probably one of the best advocates for human rights and animals that I've ever met. I don't have conversations. I may have some, but the tenants knew they could come to me. I need to send Beth some recipes. Yeah, send Beth some recipes too, y'all. She put her email on there. Just go back and get it. Family, and I treated them as such. And I expect the same when my dad was in the nursing home. And when I heard he was in subpar care, I would take care of it. They hated. Yeah, they hated Katie. They really didn't. They didn't like Katie one bit. But she made sure things were done. Oh yeah, John, thank you for telling me that. One more thing, we need 3,000 subs if you guys want to see me and John get this tattoo. We'll do it for 3,000 subs. He and I are going to film getting this tattoo. We're going to film it at 3,000 subs. Once I missed the situation, I started on traffic control once the image got there. So my assignment. Oh, and I said I was going to do a giveaway tonight, and some people are already gone. So to be fair, we'll do it next week. Um, it's good that you guys are still here because you're going to know what to do. I want you guys to do some research this week on let's see. You guys do some research this week on hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to get a topic. Tell you what, you guys do research on Ghost of the White House. All right, Ghost of the White House. You research on Ghost of the White House. Um, I'm going to ask a question next Sunday, next CAPI Live, about Ghost of the White House. All right, I'll be asking the question. Whoever gets that question correct, 100% correct, first, and when I say first, it means whoever's comment I see first pops up will win Cappy merch. I don't know what yet. I'll find out from Paramama, but whoever gets it first will win Cappy merch. So we'll post it so the people that aren't here tonight will know. We'll post it this week. Um, I'm going to ask a question. I don't know what the specific topic will be, but there will be a question about something about Ghost of the White House. Yeah, I got to go way back on this one because it's been reported. Sightings have been reported there for a long, long time, since before it burned. So y'all got to go way back on this one. So find out all the information you can on Ghost of the White House, and whoever wins is going to get some merch next week. I also worked on a volunteer ambulance service back in my hometown before I joined the Army. I do miss it. I miss the ambulance too. I really do. But I would never do it again because it's not what it used to be. Will you get the tat on your bald head? No, I will not get the tat on my bald head. Sitting two kids I knew nothing about in the performing triage on one of the Vics that was running the shot. The ER staff was not happy with me because I was telling them how to do their jobs and how to follow my orders. You go, Morgan. Morgan, then when I go visit Dad in administration, they ask me multiple times, "Oh, now how long have you been?" I should have told them I moved back from San Antonio and they would get to see me every day. Oh, you should have, Katie. You should have told them, no, I just moved back and I'll be here every day. That would have been hilarious. But you'd have had to film their responses. But guys, thank you guys so much for another successful show. I love you guys so much. Don't know what I would do without you. Um, y'all have a great week. Remember, Ghost of the White House. Some merch. Someone's going to get some merch next week. Um, y'all have a great week. We love you so much. Do me a giant favor. Sometimes this week, make somebody smile by any means necessary. We love you so much. Have a paranormal week.